All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people just like you, just like me. So, I am going to entertain a theory. It's kind of a slow news day today. And one of my patrons has suggested that this would be the opportunity for Steve Perry and Journey to collaborate on new stuff that I'm assuming would be part of a Journey album. We know that Journey has been working on an album. We know that Neil Sean has spoken of a new song, which has been postponed several times. I think the reason the song has been postponed is that they're trying to book a tour and they want to have the song and its release date coincide with a tour announcement, which typically is what management wants. Although in this situation, with this sort of ongoing fluid postponement situation, I would just drop the single and get it out there so people can hear what this is, because it will generate a buzz. But you know what would generate more buzz? Steve Perry. Say Steve Perry has an abundance of music that he's recorded. He's got vocal tracks, and he rings up Journey's management and says, "Look, I've got this song I'd like to lend to the guys. It's just a vocal. See what you can do with it. And you're welcome to have it. Put it on the next Journey album. Make sure that you get Narada and Randy Jackson to play on this song, because obviously Steve Perry, I think, is a fan of that rhythm section. So that's where the theory comes in. I said this a long time ago, that I thought that it would be kind of cool, because I know Steve Perry would like this rhythm section. It'd be cool if Perry decided he wanted to work with these guys again. And you don't have to make any commitments to anything. Obviously, you don't have to do any touring. You don't have to hang out with Jonathan Cain if you don't want, or Neil Sean for that matter. Send the music over and say, look, use it for this album. It would get a lot more exposure, and it would be an epic moment that could possibly generate an unprecedented amount of interest in both Steve Perry and in Journey. Now, Perry, who's done a number of interviews, has said, if I suggest that I want to work with these guys, there will be this overwhelming sort of plethora of noise about a reunion. And maybe there would be. But, Perry, obviously, he's walked away before, and all he has to do is contribute here and say, look, this is my contribution. Doesn't mean I'm getting back together with these guys. I wish them well, but it's a plausible theory. Okay. And one of my patrons has been suggesting to me that this is what the plan is. It can't be more than one song, I would say, unless Perry wants to be really generous and say put two songs on there, and those would be the focal points. Poor Arnell would be playing second fiddle to Perry, but Arnell is still there, and I know he's already recorded. He's already laid down vocal tracks for this upcoming release whenever it comes out. But just to have one song with Steve Perry would be epic. It would be, the two sides coming together, or at least theoretically. Now, here's my disclaimer. Do I think this is going to happen? No, I do not think this is going to happen. Would it be great for the music industry if it did happen? Absolutely. And it would add more mystery about the future. Maybe Perry would be willing to do it again. Maybe there'd be more tracks next time around and so forth. I think, like I always say, at this stage, there's so much water that's gone under that bridge. These people are different than they were 20 or 30 years ago. They're very different. And I don't know, just do it for the fans. Do it for the fact that, Gene Simmons every other day is saying that rock is dead. All right. Rock might be dead to some degree. Here's a good way to help revive it. And if everybody's still so creative and Perry can still sing, then why not? Why not just do it? But I doubt it's going to happen. That's my disclaimer at the end, that I don't think it's going to happen. But wishful thinking is very time consuming, and certainly works in the chat room, certainly gives hope to people who just think this whole brand isn't the way it used to be. And the only way it can be revived is if Steve Perry gives his blessing and does something with his old bandmates. I wouldn't hold your breath. All right. I know I'm kind of all over the place on this, but again, it was a bit of a slow news day today. And I figured people would enjoy the speculation, and then you can come up with your own theories, or you can make fun of this video, whatever you need to do. Don't forget, Patreon's only $1 a month. So if you have your own theory, you can send it to me along with suggestions or ideas for new videos. I am open to all of that. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.